that. Tony Robbins talks about this, and other people that are in this space talk about the story. What story are you telling yourself? And I will be honest with you, I don't know where I picked this up. I know when I was very young, I did watch Tony Robbins, and I still watch Tony Robbins content. So it very well may have come from one of his videos that I watched early on, but I really did not get into his content till I was really in my mid-20s. But I remember thinking when I was like 14, 15, 16 years old, I would see my mom and dad fight, and I would go to my grandmother's house, my grandma Lewis, and she had a beautiful home. It was peaceful. There was not a lot of fighting and drama and crazy stuff. Her and my grandpa had a beautiful marriage. My grandfather was a very kind of reserved, quiet man, and my grandmother was a very elegant woman, and she didn't curse. In fact, my whole life that with my grandmother up until she passed, I'd never heard her curse. In fact, she would use alternative words. Like if she stubbed her toe or something like that, she would say dog foot. I was like, I don't even know what that means, but okay. Or something like that. She just did not curse. And I just thought that was a beautiful thing. But for me, I remember being young, and I would see trauma and I would see abuse in our life. And I remember distinctively thinking, that's not going to be me. And it's not going to be me because this is teaching me how not to be. So instead of telling myself the story that this has to be my future and this has to be the way my life is going to be because this is all I know and this is how I've grown up, I changed the story and said the reason why I'm not going to be that way is because I don't like the way this feels. I don't like the way it feels in this house. But when I go to my grandmother's house and it's nice and peaceful,